Hey guys, Riley here, and welcome to a bit of a different video that I've actually tried to record many times, but I think this one's finally the one, and I'll explain what I mean. And this video is about the fact that I'm going to tell you that for the past, several months, actually, probably about half a year, I am now a amateur voice actor. Yes, it's something I've always kind of wanted to do ever since a few years ago when I was gonna help my friend and fairly well-known YouTuber, Abby SFM. She was gonna have this series called the Red Pack, and I was gonna voice a character named Steel, but the series just never happened, and the first episode never even came out. So, but yeah, ever since then I've always it kind of died down for a couple years after that because this was so long ago. This was probably 2017, 18, something like that. And just hearing things from other games, it's like, man, I would still really want to do some voice acting. I want to try it and get into it a bit. That seems really fun, and I feel like I'd be pretty good at that. So, and maybe, I guess I'm not too bad because I have at least 2 roles already. I guess 3 actually, but yeah, so 3, which is a thing called Blood Circuit, which I'm only going to be in the pilot episode, which is an audio series, like Five Nights at Freddy's themed thing. And the first episode should be out pretty soon, actually, as the time I'm recording this, which is February 1st, 2026. Happy New Year, by the way. A bit late, but yeah. So there's that. There's Blood Circuit. There's a video game coming out. I can't say too much about it, I don't think. It's nothing it's not like a huge, crazy, like company or anything. It's an indie game, but yeah, but still. So that's looking forward to, and those lines are already recorded and sent in. And there's a little thing called Gifted Beasts, which is the first one I got into since I relaunched this whole voice acting saga, if you will. And I found Gifted Beasts, the casting call for it, randomly over half a year ago at this point. And just because I was, there's a lot of websites for voice acting out there, but a lot of them cost money, except for Casting Call Club. But I found the casting call for Gifted Beasts on YouTube, actually, because I was looking for them, didn't find anything that interested me, and then it randomly recommended me, because I had been searching for things like that, a thing called Gifted Beasts by someone named Lily the Great, and I had a look at it, thought this actually seems cute and kind of cool. So I auditioned for a character named River, and months later, casting the deadline came, and I got the role. So that's really cool. So I am the voice of River from Gifted Beasts, which the first 2 episodes of this series out of 20 are already out. And so I thought I would record. And River is not in the first episode, the character I voice. He is in the second, though, which, again, both of those are already out. And the third one he is in as well, and it is on the way. But I still gotta re-record my lines because I got an actual XLR microphone, a cheap one, and I've been having some issues with it, but it's all right, It's still better than the Quadcast, which is, the USB mic that I was using, which is right here. Excuse the mess, but yeah, I thought it'd be a cool behind-the-scenes thing, and to record me doing my River lines for episode 3. So actually, I have a proper booth and everything now. It's a kind of a cheap one, but just for sound isolation, so there's no echo or reverb, and it does the job pretty well. It's just a tiny little thing. I mean, it's tall, but it's only 33 inches by 33 inches that way and that way. But it gets the job done, and I'll show you inside here. So again, the whole booth is 6 feet 8 inches tall, and I'm 6'2", so I've got just enough room. That's all you need. And it's a very amateur setup, as you can see, but I have my budget $50 audio interface there, and just my laptop set up with so I can read my script, and of course, I have to host Audacity on something to record the lines, and just got a lamp in the corner for some light. And my microphone here is the Proar, Proar C414. It's not a bad, it's a pretty decent budget like XLR microphone. Like, I mean, if I get really into this voice acting thing years in the future, which I really want to, by the way, just as like, a a fun thing I'm kind of passionate about and to, make some money. I'd love to do that. So we'll see what happens. But, but yeah, so I thought I'd just record this behind the scenes. I think there was a thought there that I didn't finish, but whatever, due to my horrible memory. But that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to set up my phone here and record some voice lines for Gifted Beasts episode 3. So let's do it. All right. Hopefully my phone doesn't. The booth came with something that's like supposed to hold your phone or tablet, but it barely stays on as it is. So I'm being very careful that my phone may fall off literally like mid recording. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. All right. Get my recording software here. And River is basically just my voice, by the way, but a little more in the throat and a bit deeper and like breathier. So that's River, basically. But anyway. Wait, let's actually make sure that it's detecting my actual mic. Yes, it is. Okay. Hello. All right, we're good. Okay, yeah, River, episode 3. Here we go. Not so fast. The river border was damaged in the storm. I want you all to fix it. Not so fast. The river border was damaged in the storm. I want you all to fix it. Guess that works for that first line. Get going then. I'll feel better once it's fixed. Okay, I thought I heard something. Get going then. I'll feel better once it's fixed. I don't like that one. Stop walking. And there was a sink. This is a sound isolation booth, but not a soundproof booth. Anyway, proof booth. That's hard to say. Okay, I'll do that one again. Get going then. I'll feel better once it's fixed. Get going then. I'll feel better once it's fixed. Hopefully that background noise wasn't picked up. But anyway, and then I believe he is in scene 6. Yeah, and then scene 8. Here I am talking to my son, Levi. I admit that's concerning, but we promised to let her stay until she's healed. I admit that's concerning, but we promised to let her stay until she's healed. I can decide that for myself. But you make a good point. Sakara will leave next week. We won't delay it any longer. Hope it didn't pick up my mom's talking. It probably did, so I'm going to do that one again. Shut up, Mom. I'm just kidding. I love my mom. Anyway. I can decide that for myself. But you make a good point. Sakara will leave next week. We won't delay it any longer. I can decide that for myself. But you make a good point. Sakara will leave next week. We won't delay it any longer. Okay, one more scene. I'm going to have a real long line, I know. Where's he at? Oh yeah, and then there's one word. A one-word line. Here he's laying down the law. Because he's the alpha of the good guy side. Alpha. Anyway. Enough. 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 Alright, that'll do. Well, that does answer some questions. Well, that does answer some questions. Well, that does answer some questions. Enough, you two. Enough, you two. I like that. Thing is, I'm stupid. I'm doing this at almost 10 at night, so it's probably dumb of me. But so that's really the only line that's going to give me trouble here because it's kind of yelling. But we'll see. I can always do it again. I agree, but I want you to know that even if you didn't share your story, we have found you to be a great addition to our pack, and I hope that we can move forward without any distrust between us. I agree, but I want you to know that even if you didn't share your story, we have found you to be a great addition to our pack, and I hope that we can move forward without any distrust between us. I've heard your concerns, Levi, but after talking with Iris and Zinnia, we have decided to offer you a place in our pack, Sakara. I don't know if I like the end of that, but... I've heard your concerns, Levi, but after talking with Iris and Zinnia, we have decided to offer you a place in our pack, Sakara. I think this is the last line for episode 3. Ignoring Levi, parentheses. That's what it's labeled as in my script here. You don't have to decide now, but think about it. You don't have to decide now, but think about it. You don't have to decide now, but think about it. There you go. I think that turned out pretty well. Alright. Stop that recording. Alright, so there you go. There was the behind the scenes of the River voice lines for episode 3 of Gifted Beasts. Now again, I definitely want to, I really want to see if I can do this as a long-term, part-time thing for sure. Because voice acting is a lot of fun, and I feel like I'm actually decent at it. So, I'm hoping to only get better. So, we will see. But yeah, expect more voice acting content in the future. We do it all here on my channel. Or I guess I do it all. But yeah. Also, yes, the Welcome Back collab, the FNAF Welcome Back collab I'm finally done with my part. It's been forever. We're almost done. I'm waiting on 2 other people, and I actually just finished another collab part today, so I've had a pretty productive day. But yeah, stay tuned for some more collabs hosted by me and collabs of other people's that I participate in. But yeah, go check out Gifted Beasts, Lily the Great. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description of this video when it's uploaded in the future, because I can't upload it yet because episode 3 is not out yet. No spoilers. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.